Hi, good afternoon. My name is Carl. I'm from Core Electricians. I've just been lucky enough to get my hands, or rather purchase, a Metrel EV Euro set with a 3152 tester and an EVSE adapter XA version with the 3 new functions on it. I was indecisive as to what meter to actually purchase because I already use a Mega 1741, and after a lot of thought and research with regards to the 2 options that I put before myself, I decided to not go ahead with the 1741 plus version due to the fact that I disagree with a £1,500 charge for one extra simple function. So I went ahead and chose the Metrel Euro tester set due to the fact that after speaking to Metrel directly, they said that when they first brought this meter out, they didn't actually have an EV function on it. The software got updated and the EV adapter was also created to basically adapt the meter itself into becoming an EV available tester. Unlike the Mega, which you had to purchase, you have to purchase the whole new unit to be able to do EV. So anyway, with that, I've also been given a nice little free gift, such as the new Metrel md126 voltage stick that's barely been released and is just freshly and newly on the market. So with this video, we're going to try and go through the unboxing and just see what I've actually received in the package from Metrel. And then we do another video to follow on with regards to the functionalities and settings of the test equipment. Thereafter, we're going to do a third video with the with an on-site video with regards to an actual on-site testing procedure of an EV installation. So I'll get on with it because I do talk a lot. So anyway, we'll put that to the side now. But this test pen, has a couple of functions on it, and it also has a very new function that is not available on any other volt stick pen, and that's phase sequencing for 3-phase testing and such. But as I say, we'll talk about this later, and we'll get on with the unboxing. So initially, we've got the EV adapter, so I think we could probably go for this initially. So straight out of the box, you can see the EVS adapter XA model. This comes direct from Metrel. Inside the box, you can see you've got a nice soft packet with regards to your adapter, and also a manual, which I'll have a quick browse because I haven't actually looked yet. Does look like it could be pretty easy to read and understand and follow, so that's not too bad. It's not overwhelming either, which is a bonus. So yeah, check out the adapter. So in this packet we have one adapter, and that's it. So this EV adapter, obviously it won't be able to be used at the precise moment. I do apologise, but I have no idea what any of the functions do on this at the present time. So I'm going to have to open up the next the main tester box, go through the settings, and then create the video for you guys after. I know, and I've been told that it has 3 extra functions from the previous model, which allows certain functionality tests for an EVS point. Anyway, so it looks really nice. It's not too heavy, quite lightweight and easy to use. Everything looks pretty legible on the device, so hopefully. Yeah, we'll get to grips with that shortly. Just pop that. So this is, as every electrician will probably know, our main piece of equipment, and you know, no matter what the cost was, yeah, it's always nice to get a new meter in your hands, especially a brand new one. So with this, I've cut the straps for the sellotape that was there. We've got 2 packages inside the box. I'll go for the main package first, if I can get it out. Okay. So the main package, actually, and the secondary package are such. So in the main package, in fact, let's actually go back to the first package, the secondary package, sorry. You can tell I'm nervous. Okay, so this package with the label states it contains an earth set, 20 meter earth set, a 20 meter free wire earth set. So I'm assuming we're going to see some electrodes, temporary electrodes, testing electrodes, and some cabling in here. Oh, okay, so with this we've got, I believe this is a current meter, a current clamp, for use, I believe, with the earth electrode testing, and also possibly with you know, maximum demand outputs on the main tails, etc., etc., if it's connected to the main unit. So I've got 2 packages in this box. To be totally fair, I'd rather not unwrap all this stuff, because the earth electrode kit is just generally an earth electrode kit. I can see we've got 3 sets of cables. 3 sets of cables, 1 blue, 1 green, 1 brown, and 2 earth electrode probes, stakes. I won't really bother going too far into that, because to be fair, that could get pretty involved and it would be a bit of a pain to get back in the bag. So I'm going to pop that back and get on to the most interesting section of this video. Okay, and that is getting on to opening the main container. I have to say, I'm very impressed with the size of the bag, the neatness of it. You know, the mega bag's not that bad, but I got rid of that, and then I purchased a CK, forget the model, but a CK testing bag. That's very nice. It's got all the extra compartments you need. This bag here is a lot smaller than that, so it'd be easier for manoeuvrability, getting in and out the properties and stuff. So in the back compartment we have another clamp. I think from recollection of looking at this, it's something to do with maximum demand, yeah, current measuring clamp, a secondary current measuring clamp. This clamp actually comes with some sort of leads. I've watched a brief video of it, but I can't really remember how to connect it right now, but we will do a video with regards to the functionality of this. But this is the connection point for your meter. So this then goes to the meter, obviously, and then I believe this is quite hefty, can clamp around your main supply test. So the other clamp meter, even though it's classed as a current clamp meter, it has another purpose or functionality for earth leakage, from what I've read up on, which is quite interesting. So that's going to be fun to play with. Alright, so I'll leave that to the side there. There's no other pockets or pouches or anything in there. There's a couple little zip pockets. We'll see what they're for. Oh, okay. So on this one, you've got a little flap where you've got access to your controls and your lead inputs, which is quite handy. I suppose, if I guesstimate, There's nothing on that side. It's just the access for some reason or another. But looking at that makes me think that they may have integrated the bag to be a carry case, as well as a bag, a container for your unit. So first item, we've got a few items in here. On the back we've got, I believe, the calibration certificate and a CD, which obviously contains the software. I've got the Pro version of the software, so this should basically have EVS certificates or ready certificates on there. Basically a minor work certificate with a couple of adaptions, which I'm sure will be coming commonplace in the industry according to the BS 7671 in the near future. It just looks like Metrel, from what I've read and what I understand, have taken a leap forward to kind of meet industry standard, which happens sometimes from manufacturers because they think ahead rather than running with the regs all the time. So the first item I took out was, oh god, I forget what the name of this is, but it's your test probe. Yeah, it's a smart test probe of some sort. I forget what I call this, but effectively, it gives you the ability to have hands-free testing on certain types of tests. I've not used this particular plug or setup, so it's going to be quite interesting. Obviously the Mega, unless you're using the socket pin plug, you're plugging your leads in individually. With this unit, you plug an adapter in, and it has a multi-function to it. I can see that this device, this smart probe, has a torch function with LED lamps on the end of it. So if you're working in dark circumstances, you want to light up the fusible a little bit. It has a test button. Obviously, I believe that's the left and right buttons are probably for the memory functions, to help out with the memory functions and the testing functions that you set on the meter. And obviously a light function and a memory function generally, maybe to press save for your test that you've just completed, which is pretty nifty. It's not the smallest probe I've seen. Mega and Q-Tech are both smaller, but they don't have as many functions or a torch on either of theirs. Okay, I've got a strap, always handy, especially if your labor doesn't turn up and no one there to hold the meter for you. Back, we've got an abundance of stuff in this little package. So 3 pins, main plug, etc. Okay, so this is going to be quite interesting to look at. I'll put that over there a sec. So, right, so we've got a 3-pin power adapter. Okay, that's a standard 3-pin power adapter, standard universal 2-pin connection point, an earth probe crocodile clip, a neutral crocodile clip, a live crocodile clip. I haven't checked, but I really would like to see how much these cost, and also additional and spare leads as well, which I never checked out, to be fair, so that was a big boo-boo on my area, but I'm hoping it's not going to be too expensive for replacement parts. You've got, so this is your 3-pin socket adapter with the tester adapter on the end of it. So the other adapter, I wonder what that does. Does that possibly charge the unit if you've got rechargeable batteries, because it's a Euro set? So I think I've got, so I think I might have been provided with rechargeable batteries, or the rechargeable ability anyway. So if I can get the batteries, if they're not supplied with it, I'll probably be able to charge the unit. So that should be cool. That's going to save a lot of money. I go through a set of batteries a week, sometimes with the tester being on as much as it is when we're working. So this is a nice setup. Okay, so you've got, again, the universal Metrel adapter with the 3 test probes. I saw on another lead, on the adaptive probe, that you can probably get rid of 1 or 2 of these if you wanted to. Okay, so if you wanted to do an R1, R2 function test, or R1, R2 continuity test, effectively you could probably just connect up this so it's not flopping around everywhere, and just use your live and your green L1 and L3 connectors and probes. So that's pretty cool. I have to say, I feel like you get a lot for your money. Alright, okay, so we've got some sort of an AC adapter. So I'm guessing I have got some sort of charge capability. Just a standard adapter that probably goes in with this, so that's part and parcel of one. Actually, let's see if the batteries are rechargeable. Ah, yeah, so okay, so Metrel have actually stuck a Minamoto set of 6 rechargeable batteries. I was looking at these the other day, not these particular model, but basically you're looking for a decent set of rechargeable batteries, 8 batteries, AA. You're looking about 30-40 quid with the charger, which is quite highly priced, but obviously a saving in the long run, and you know, lowers the need from buying a battery set from Screwfix or your wholesalers on a week-to-week basis, like you know I have been doing with the Mega and such. But yeah, that's really good function. So I've got some sort of data smart cable, which I don't know. We'll check in a minute and we'll go back to this, but this might actually be used for the function testing for the EV, or possibly data transfer to your PC. But I'm pretty sure that this would connect up to your meter maybe to do the functions for the EV. We have to check in a minute. We've got leftover in the bag. Okay, so Metrel have gone all out. They've actually, I believe, because the only place I've seen these to be installed, they've given me 2 AAA batteries, which I believe possibly go into the back of here, into the probe, the hands-free probe. 2 times AAA batteries. So that's really nice of them. They thought ahead. Although it only cost a couple pounds for a set of batteries, it's still one less thing to think of. And 3 nicely presented test probes. Do we have tips? Yeah, so we have tips. Actually, the tips come off, they remind me of the Q-Tech tips that we used to test with, or I used to test with the KT65. Similar design to Q-Tech. They look pretty reasonable and robust, and they're quite sturdy, a bit more weighty than the Mega version, but they're quite nice. So anyway, so we're going to go to the main event, as I was just saying, and I'll bring the bag back over here. Oh, I didn't mention, we also have been given a USB to C USB adapter. That's more than likely for the data transfer from the meter to the PC, and this one hopefully will not make me look like a fool, and I believe it's possibly an EV function lead adapter for your meter to go to your adapter unit. So, right, so in the back of here we've got a manual, we've got a list included in the set, which is quite vast to be fair. Obviously spent quite a bit of money, so you know, on a few things. So down here it says current clamp low range leakage 1 piece. That's with this current clamp device that is the low leakage, is with the probes attached and the cable attached. That's going to be interesting to know how to use. And then we've got 1 additional current clamp meter, or current clamp, which is in the Earth Electrodes packet. Okay, that hasn't got any additional leads to it, so I guess you have to utilize your leads with that device. Okay, so what else we got down here? So everything I've just mentioned is on this list. Instructions, software and paper document 1 piece is on the CD-ROM, so that's really cool. Okay, so then we've got the manual. Just a quick flick through. It's pretty legible. It's about the same size, about half the size of the on-site guide. You know, you can see here I've got the Eurotest XC version, 3152 model. Yeah, so it says it's a quick guide. Maybe, okay. We'll have a look at that later. All right, last but not least, check all the pockets. Last but not least, the unboxing, the unveiling. So this is my new baby, should I say? I haven't named her, but I will. It's about the same weight as the Mega. It is about the same weight as the Mega. We haven't got any batteries in here at the present time. So on the back, I can see now, after looking at the connection points, I can see that I was probably wrong about that data cable on the EV, because I really can't. I can see a connection point here for it, but no connection on the other end. So that's possibly for the PC. Okay, so that's not a problem. You've got your multifunction Metrel adapter insert access point there. Slide that across. I think that's a type. Is that a Type C USB? What type is that? That's where's the sheet? Let's have a look here. Where's the USB? Where's the USB on this sheet? So it's a USB PS2 AB 1 meter length, so it's a USB PS2 connection. Okay, and then something else down there as well, but I don't really know what that point is either at the precise time. All right, so I'm gonna stick some batteries in this. I'm gonna turn it on and basically follow on with the video thereafter. All right, thank you.